Kay and I will take care of the little ones. You find the leader.
Let's get
Find
indoors.
all of them.
Or in a
Don't
cave.
let any of them away.
Just out of this.
Did you hear something?
Did you hear something? Where'd you... Who's there?
You're out of your league. We'll secure the castle. You just get to their master.
For the Dawnguard. For Skyrim. For the Dawnguard. For Skyrim.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic...
Me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart. A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind. Yes, yes, always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana? Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here to stop me from taking Ariel's bow and shrouding the world in darkness. Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second. Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Do you need something? Are you sure that's something you want? This isn't like picking out a new outfit. You'll be a creature of the night, like me. You're all talk. I'll be with the Dawnguard if you need me. Fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Speak, elf. I'm waiting.
I've no love for living out of a tent, but I'll take that over being ripped apart. I've no love for living out of a tent,
Aren't the
but I'll take
Dawnguard
that
here
over
to
being
help?
ripped apart.
To make it safe for us? Can't see why they wouldn't let us in.
What do you want, little elf? Yes?
Look at the size of that fort. They must have room for a few more in there.
Gunmar, do you think I could borrow a troll?
Why?
Well, I need to do some testing on this new weapon, and I was thinking a live target would be helpful.
Are you mad, woman? After the trouble I've gone through.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
You just said no.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Hope you. While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, you've certainly made it a much safer place for now. I'm proud of what we've managed
Congratulations,
to
friend.
accomplish.
You've won a well-deserved
get back to
victory
work.
here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it or not. Shall we continue the fight?
Yes? Need something.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Until next time.
I knew you had it in you. Arkay wasn't so sure. Between you and me, I think he didn't expect you to make it. But not me. I knew it all along. I once killed 30 vampires with my bare hands, you know. Ask Arkay, he'll tell you.
Why?
Arkay, bless you,
Well,
friend.
I need to do some testing on this new weapon, and I was thinking a live target.
What are you looking at? Fight well.
Are you mad, woman? After the trouble I've gone through.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value. Can you imagine it? A world without a sun. We would all have been doomed, vampires and men alike. Of course they did. I never doubted for a moment. If I may ask, what will you do with them now?
Fighting them thinking, what could be worse? And then, realizing a troll with armor is even more intimidating.
I did, in fact. Quite perceptive of you. I'd very much like to have those scrolls. Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City. How would you feel about turning them over to me? Ah, yes, I see. Well, if you do change your mind, please let me know.
So, you think he's just crazy?
I didn't say that. I wondered if perhaps he did it for the attention. But every now and then he'll say something that makes me reconsider.
I suppose we're all a little crazy to be here, right?
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
Yes?
I hope the vampires try to attack us here. A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes.
Yes? Thought you'd never ask. Oh, what is it? No. Why? Even before that, we weren't the most normal family. We did worship a Daedra, remember? I'll speak to Falion. I've heard he knows about these things. I'm going to go away for a while. I'll meet you back home when I'm done. I'll see you soon.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. Well, well, I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling? Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested? Here you go. Huh?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
strength returning each time I am set free from that prison. Hear now the second word of soul tearing.
Mind yourself with that fire. Burn everything down now. Need something? Yes? Need something?
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's here. We go!
Side of the bargain. Now let me fulfill mine. Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself. Zol. The unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
on getting out of here.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Well, time to gather more supplies, I guess. I wish I... Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. The monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them. Is someone there? Be careful up there.
No one crosses me!
I'd kill you if I had to.
Hey, watch it! Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. Good day.
Yes? Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Until next time.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. I am Master Angia. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves. We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak. Thus your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Master your new thum. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Go! Well done. Again. Go! You learn quickly. Once more. Go! Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. I see that you have already begun to learn the Whirlwind Sprint shout. Master Bori will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind Sprint.
No.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a Thum. Approach Master Bori, and he will gift you his knowledge of Na. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new word. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori?
X!
Wolf! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
X!
Wolf!
No!
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you. Five, our leader Paarthurnax lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition. and the way of the voice was born. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. Sky above, voice within.